Goofy, goofy boys, girl. Are you adorable? Are you happy that I mowed? All right. Hi, everyone. It's me. Hope everyone had a fantastic weekend. Oops. Super playful. Did not do much this weekend. It was really hot on Saturday, and Sunday it was supposed to be storming, and it looked like it was going to, but it missed us for the most part. We got just a little bit of rain, a little bit of, I don't even think we got thunder actually. A little surprised, because we really thought it was gonna hit us. It was supposed to. It was forecasting it, but it ended up being pretty chill. I did my best I could with weed whacking, trying to get this little rock uncovered. By little, I mean ginormous. But this is it was all viney and brambly. I didn't do as well with those sections because it is a giant blackberry or red raspberry, red berry, I don't know. It's something that's native here. They don't taste good at all. When we moved here, the whole, I don't know if y'all remember, but this whole area over here, that's what it was. It was just covered in these. And once we realized that they were not very tasty, well, and we didn't want a whole field of, it was one of the few areas that didn't have tons of trees, and we didn't want a whole field of brambles because they're very thorny. They're not tasty, and they're very thorny. I even tried to make it into a jam, and the jam wasn't very good either. And usually the jams are good. So I took advantage of the weather being pretty decent yesterday, and then today it was much cooler, so mowed quite a bit of area. I mowed over by basically around both of the chickens, and then I'm trying to find the peach tree. I think, is that it? Oh boy, I don't remember now. I don't think that's it. That one, if it does, there's no fruit on it. Let's see. We'll see if I can find it here. I know where the smaller one is. But everything's coming back with a vengeance. It's just grows and grows. We've got quite a bit of surprise pumpkins coming up where we were feeding the pigs over in their main area. They either pooped out the seeds or they missed a couple seeds. And so we've got some there, and we've got some more that Nate planted. Yeah. Shoot, I wanted to give an update on the peaches because I know quite a few people have been asking about them. I don't think they're getting enough sun in here, but I know where the one down here is. It's right past this fallen tree, I believe. So many vines. All right. Oh, this interesting. That came down. Huh. Little poplar. Well, I thought I knew where, oh, it's right in front of me. Goodness, Katie. It would have bit me. Oh, that's hilarious. So it looks like there's 2, but it's a tiny little tree. Look how it's all twisted where there was a vine around it. Looks like there's 3 fruits on it. That's it. All right, so that's our update on our peaches. Nothing too terribly exciting. Oh man. Oh, Kinsley and Levi joined me. Winston is not feeling very well. I'm not sure exactly what's going on with him. He started acting yesterday. I couldn't tell if it was just because it was so humid or if he wasn't feeling well, because he was pretty lethargic and kept just laying underneath the, he laid like under the truck almost all day, which I don't think it's that much cooler under the truck. But anyway, he didn't eat his breakfast yesterday and he didn't eat his dinner. And so, and I try to feed them at various times, because when it's really hot, I feed them a lot later in the day, in the evening. So I didn't feed him his dinner till 9 p.m. And so when I went out to check this morning at 8 a.m. to feed them their breakfast, I noticed that he was laying in the carport, which he very rarely ever lays in the carport. So that's kind of Levi's spot. So I was like, okay. And so I made him some rice and some scrambled eggs. And then I just made him a chicken, a whole chicken, and then some more rice. So I'm gonna give that to him in a little bit and see how he does. He ate all the rice and the eggs this morning. He acted hungry, so, but he's finally starting to bark again. I noticed yesterday I can't even recall hearing him bark, which is very strange. So I'm gonna monitor him, and if he doesn't improve, I'm gonna take him to the vet tomorrow just to make sure everything's okay. And then this little mama right here, you may remember, she's one of our barnyard mix. Not 100% sure what she's mixed with, but she got put back in here last night because she was no longer caring for her chickens that she had. She had those 2 little cochins, and they were, one is a splash and one was black. And so they're still in the little home, and they're with a little cream leg bar that was getting picked on in the rooster habitat. He was really getting picked on, so he would just lay down and they were just biting his feathers. So I pulled him, and he's, you know, decent size bigger than the babies, but he's super sweet, and all 3 of them are just laying. Oh, we got babies, oh my goodness, holy buckets. I had no idea they hatched. She's been broody forever. Oh, oh, I wonder if I should move her, because there's a little baby. You gotta come up to mama, sweetie. Go get your 3rd one. Oh, how cute. There it is, okay. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's so cute. It looks like, oh, is that for sure 1 female? It looks like it might be 3 females. That'd be exciting. So went around, and that's the other thing I did this weekend, was topping off all of the food and waters for all of the chickens. And here's the ones I was talking about before I got distracted with babies. But in here, and I'm thinking this one's actually a female, and that's why it got picked on. It just looked like a male. So, oops, I don't know why she's shaking her head like that. I think I'm gonna have to monitor her a little bit better, because they were really picking on her. So now that I'm looking at her, her little wattles and her comb are a bit different than the rest of them. So anywho, let's see what else. Other garden stuff. I mentioned that the garden wasn't doing very well. The potatoes that we planted last year are doing good, and the 3 blueberry bushes, need to find somewhere to plant those this year. This year also we're talking about, we want to start designing the, what's it called? On contour, the, not silver pasture. I am having a day. The food forest, goodness me. But the swales and stuff. So want to look at doing that because our plan is to this late fall start planting the trees down in there. So we're gonna have to get the swales in place and do the measurements. So that was something Nate and I talked about that we also want to work on. No progress or updates on the house. Nate has not been available to work on it. He's still working on some family or some personal things right now. So we'll get back to that hopefully soon. Checking on babies. There are so many babies. Salmon Faverolles and dark Brahmas, and then a couple barnyard mixed in there. It's always fun. And then put the geese back. They were driving me crazy with, they like to hang out right in front of the carport. And so they are constantly going to the bathroom in the gravel. And they're so much more protective when they're in their netting. When they're out of their netting, they're super friendly. And you can see that we have another, she's sitting on eggs again. They weren't done having eggs. So this one in here has been sitting for, well, since I put them back in here, actually, the last 2 days. Where are you going, Levi? He's going for a walk. Okay, well, that's about it. Not really anything too fun or exciting happening or going on. Just, you know, normal life on the homestead. Chores all day, every day. But since we've added those efficiencies with the feeders and the waters, it helps out so much. It's been a game changer. And all right. Yep, I am truly out of things to say. So take care, everyone. Hope you all had a wonderful weekend, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye. I think you're the next to come out, Olivia. Yep. Babies everywhere.